between we had the murder, we had the first murder, Cain and Abel, which we'll hear a little bit more about tonight. And generations, and the human beings multiplied, and they filled the earth and filled the land. And the sons of God, they looked down. And the first thing they noticed was the daughters of men, interesting enough. And they saw that the daughters of men were beautiful, and they were fair. Some of us may know the feeling. And so they came down to the earth, and they married the daughters of men. And out of these marriages between the sons of God and the daughters of men, great renowned people, the famous people in those days, which are not named in the Bible, but are just mentioned, they were born as a result. And it is also told that giants lived on the earth in those days. They were called the Nephilim, which is a very mysterious race who lived on the earth. So this was what the sons of God saw. They saw mainly the daughters of man and the giants walking on the earth, a time of great wonders. But when God looked down at the earth, he saw something different. For God, what God sees is what is dreamt and imagined and thought in the hearts of each and every human being. And what God saw in the heart of each human being on the earth in those days was nothing but evil. And it is told that God was greatly saddened by this. Saddened to the point he repented creating man altogether. In the last week I've been really thinking about this description of God feeling sad. What kind of sadness does God feel? Divine sadness. What is it like? And also I had the thought or the question, how can it be, or what is the role of humanity, of the human beings, that they can affect God in such a way that God becomes so sad, that sadness fills his heart to the point where he decides to destroy everything. But not only destroy everything, not just destroy man, destroy the beasts and the birds and the creeping things and every living flesh on the earth. So great was his sadness. And we may think now that it doesn't sound like a fair solution. If only man was evil, why destroy everything else? But because man was evil, God wanted to destroy everything. And this could have been the end of my story. But there was Noah.